Traffic is the fuel for your online business engine, which begs the question, what's the most profitable traffic source so you can build your business faster than ever before? Now, the answers are a little bit layered, and that's going to make sense here in a minute, but let's start with the most profitable traffic source in my business for both of my $1 million brands, and that is, no doubt, email marketing. When I craft an offer, or when I go find an offer to send to my list, and I craft a really good campaign in my email, and I send a few emails about that, I can often earn tens upon tens of thousands of dollars from simply finding an offer and then going and sending that offer out to my list. Now, if you don't know the process for finding great offers, I have taught my entire process for finding affiliate offers in any niche in my offer recon video. The link to that will be down in the description. But the main key right now that I want you to hold on to is people who sign up for your email list and say, yes, I want to hear more from you. These are the hottest people. These are the most valuable people in your world. So as you're growing your list, send more emails, many of them being useful emails. And when you're ready to actually create and promote something, sending it to your list is going to be the most profitable place for you to drive traffic. But you might be thinking, well, Miles, I don't have an email list. Or you might be thinking, Miles, I only have an email list of 114 people and it's growing. What do I do from here? This is where you start to leverage traffic to grow your email list. And there's kind of a fork in the road at this point in time, which has a lot more to do with you and your situation than it does on which is more profitable, because both work. And that fork in the road is paid versus free sources of traffic. So if you're going down the free sources of traffic route, YouTube is obviously one that I use and love because, I'm sitting here and doing a YouTube video with you and for you right now. So obviously I like YouTube, but I also love blogging. And the reason I like these two sources of traffic on the free side of the spectrum is because they're search-based, which means I can get my content in front of people who are actually searching for the answers and the solutions that I provide. And when somebody's actively searching for these answers, I'm going to have a lot better chance at helping them get what they want and ultimately earning income from that assistance that I provide to them and the world at large when they're looking for it. Let me break this down for you. So if you have been on YouTube lately searching for how to make money online, how to find great affiliate offers, how to drive traffic, what's the most profitable traffic source, and you have just encountered my videos, welcome to the party. But what it shows is that my content and my solutions are in alignment with what you're already looking for, okay? I'm not here to convince you to go start a business online. I'm not here to convince you in all of the little mechanistic things that you're going to need to figure out. I am here simply making my content readily available on a search engine-based platform, and the algorithm of the platform is bringing the people who are ready and interested in what I teach into my ecosystem for me, where I have the opportunity to promote my list and also to promote the different offers that I use and recommend. So YouTube, in my personal opinion right now, has a really good defense against AI. It would be very difficult for today's technology for there to be anything resembling an AI to bring this kind of an animated, authoritative, educational content that I'm bringing to you here today. Is that going to change in 3 to 5 years? Don't know, don't care. I'm living in the now, and in this now moment right here and now, you and I can have this exchange human to human, and that's really important. On the blog side of things, because I think that YouTubing and blog are equivalent options for you, choose the one that's most in your DNA. I'm a little bit more of a talker and a performer myself, so that's kind of why I went to YouTube in the original direction of this brand. But if you go in the blogging layer and you want to start focusing on crafting search engine optimized posts focused on keyword phrases that people are looking for, I would recommend that you leverage AI technologies. There's an AI SEO blog post writer that I'll link to in the link below. Obviously, all the links down in the description. I'm an affiliate marketer. That's what I do. So expect them to all be affiliate links. But if you start to leverage AI technology, you can publish content 2, 3, or 4 times faster than my wife and I did when we built our first brand based on blogging from scratch. You see, it took us about 500 blog posts to really grow that first brand up to a level to where it started driving enough traffic to grow our list massively. And we did that all by hand. But today, you can actually speed up that process 2 times, 3 times, 4 times faster by leveraging some of the AI technology. What you need to do if you're blogging for traffic and you're leveraging AI is you need to be the one who's responsible for making sure that it's factual, for making sure that it's truthful, that it's honest, that it reads well, because it's well known that AI just makes stuff up and it goes off on these crazy tangents if you're not able to focus it and if you're not bringing that knowledgeable content to the table. So let's say you're in the badminton niche and you're teaching people how to play badminton right now. Obviously, you can create videos teaching all of the bits and pieces of how to play badminton, how to serve, and what the rules are, etc., etc. But if you don't want to be on camera, if you don't like the thought of setting up a camera and going forth and doing what I'm doing right now, you can also go down the blogging path and you can leverage AI. But you still need to look into the output that the AI is bringing back and make sure that it is truthful, that it is useful, that it is actually helpful. And when you build a library of content that is embedded into a search-based platform, what's happened now is when somebody's interested and ready to learn and step up the game of badminton, they'll find your content and you can have your 5-day badminton challenge. You can have your how to throw up great ace serves in badminton opt-in pages, and then you're able to link people over from the search platform to your content, like I'm going to do with and for you right here and now. So if you're new to building a business online, and if you haven't made your first $1,000 as an affiliate marketer yet, I highly recommend that you go through my affiliate marketing crash course. It's 100% free. The link is in the description below. And when you go through that, you'll learn my 11-step process that I've used to bring brands and websites up to $100,000 fast that I wasn't an expert in, right? Because you don't have to be an expert to grow a business online. You just need to know the right way to build it. And I've taught that in my free course at the Affiliate Marketing Crash Course, with the link for that is down below. And I wanted you to see a call to action to help someone from YouTube who's interested in what I'm teaching get onto my email list. And on your blog, it's even easier because you just run a pop-up. And when they're on your actual blog, you just pop up and like, hey, do you want the 5-day badminton challenge to turn you into a pro badminton player in 5 days? You just pop that up over top of the blog post. We've all seen them. We don't necessarily love pop-ups per se, but they grow lists. And we've added over 500,000 subscribers to my wife's list from the pop-ups on her blog. So most valuable traffic in the world is your email list, but you then need traffic to grow your email list. The second most valuable traffic in the world is that organic search option if you're looking for a free source. If you're looking for a paid source, if you've got $5 a day or $10 a day that you're ready, able, and willing to begin investing in learning paid ads, investing in data, investing in figuring out what works, you can actually start to run advertisements that directly call people to action to get them straight onto your email list. And then once they're on your email list, leveraging sales funnels, which I taught in the previous video, link to that video will also be in the description for you here. I hand curate all of my descriptions, so they're all handwritten with great links and resources to those next steps for you. But when you run an ad on Facebook that promotes your opt-in page, you can then display a one-time offer where they can buy from you immediately after opting in. And this is a really simple sales funnel that I still use on my most profitable brands to this very day. And I do think that for people who have great copywriting skills, or for people who are already really good at helping others get results, meaning I've been a badminton coach for 15 years. I've trained some of the best badminton people in my region or my city or my area or the country, and I really know my stuff when it comes to badminton. If I'm in that kind of a position, I can create a free badminton course that leads people to a paid badminton course, and immediately I can get into profit and growing my list through paid ads. But it does require you to invest time, energy, and money, knowing that you're probably not going to get that money out right away. You're investing in learning how to run ads, how to grow a list through advertising, and you're learning all of those kind of micro muscles, if you will, all of those supporting skills that you need to become a profitable advertiser. But when it comes down to paid ads, I am personally running ads for my brand right now on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Kindle. And I actually really think that Kindle is one of the most profitable traffic sources I have going on right now. But the challenge with Kindle is the scale is very small because there's only so many people looking to buy and read books on a topic, whereas there's 3 billion people sitting around on Facebook just scrolling, looking for something to distract them, for something to engage them, and maybe they are the next budding badminton players in this world, and I could interrupt them from sitting on their couch scrolling and asking them if they're ready to learn how to master the game of badminton. And I think badminton, I'm using this as a joke because that's not nearly the hottest paddle game in the world right now. I would be using one of the, I would be going after a niche that's a little hotter than that right now. So I'm using that kind of facetiously with you to give you a specific example to help you understand and think about how this all comes together. And at this point, you might realize that okay, so Miles, your most profitable traffic over there is email, but then your second most profitable traffic is all the organic stuff that drives hundreds of thousands of people into your ecosystem and gets you millions and millions and millions of free impressions for people. That's like the second most valuable. And then the third most valuable might be the paid ads that support the organic content that also grow the list. And you start to realize that your business is a platform, okay? And back in the day, in the 1980s, 1970s, 1960s, when people would do stage-based selling, it was called platform selling. They would run an event, they would get 300 people into a room, they would get on stage, they would teach useful, helpful things, and they would sell something at the end. To use our badminton analogy, I could run a free badminton clinic in my town, and all the people who show up get a free badminton clinic. And then at the end of it, I pitch my coaching, I pitch my courses, I pitch whatever it is I'm going to sell at the end. That is called platform selling. And most entrepreneurs online don't realize that that's actually the business that you're in. That's the business that I'm in. So as I start to grow my platform more and more, it began with this brand with YouTube videos. That was the first place I went. It was the first skill that I built. It took hundreds of videos for me to really get momentum on YouTube. And then I started growing my email list. Now my platform is diversified. In case YouTube decides to shut me down, which YouTube's doing left and right to channels these days, it's absolutely crazy how much censoring is going on this exact platform right here. So if YouTube shuts me down, I at least have my email list to fall back on. But then nothing's growing my email list if that happens. So I started up my blog, and now I'm getting my YouTube videos over into blog content. So I got YouTube and blog both promoting my email list. Now I'm running ads. Now I got books on Kindle. Now I got social posts going out, and all of those different pieces are my platform, and all of my platform funnels people into my email list. And then once they're on my email list, I begin to show them the offers for the products and services that they want to buy that are going to help them get the results that they want. And that is ultimately where all of my profit comes in. So it starts with one, and you need to figure out, are you ready and able to start investing in traffic? Are you knowledgeable enough about something to help people get results? If yes, great. Go straight down the path of creating little courses for people and running paid ads to those courses, because you can scale that kind of a business. You can grow an email list to 5,000, 10,000 subscribers, and you can start earning thousands and thousands of dollars a month extremely quickly with paid ads, because you can go drive 1 million clicks in the next month as long as you just pay them money. And the only reason you want to pay them money to run those ads is if you had a high likelihood of selling something. So you need to have all of those components to really be ready and able to commit to that paid ad direction. And if you're like, Miles, I don't, or Miles, I'm not an expert. I have the ad revenue, I have the budget to do, but I'm not an expert in badminton or anything at this point in time. This is where the path of creating useful content turns you into the expert, okay? Was I an expert at internet marketing before I made my first YouTube video? Arguably, yes. I had 15 or 13 years of experience. I brought a lot of experience to the table, but no one in the world perceived me as an expert except for a few friends who I was helping personally to scale their business beyond $1 million per year. So when I started teaching on YouTube, I was a rookie. I was a greenhorn. I was one of those new people, and I had to prove to the YouTube algorithm, and I had to prove to the world at large of YouTube viewers, those 2 billion monthly active people, that I'm the real deal. I know my shit. I'm here to help, and I'm going to be honest and authentic, and I'm not going to pitch a bunch of BS to you. I'm going to tell you what you need to know to grow your business. And it took hundreds of videos for me to prove my expertise to the marketplace, which has helped me get the YouTube algorithm to fall in love with my content, to bring millions of viewers into my world. Over 10 million people have found my videos for me just putting my phone on a tripod and just sitting here and rambling to you. And that brought me all of the attention that has ultimately grown me into the level of expert to where now people join my email list, they take my recommendations, they look for my affiliate links, they buy the courses I create because they know that I am one of the most honest and authentic and helpful people in this game. How do they know that? Because I have published 700 and some odd videos here to show you through my actions, and not only do that, but also to explain to you through the words of how to do this and how to grow this business online. So your traffic is really up to you. You need to focus on one first to get going. You want to make sure that traffic source is driving people onto your email list. And the moment you get your first kind of 1-2 punch going where you got your blog traffic growing your email list, you need to start on another one to diversify your traffic and to build your platform. Get really, really wide with all your traffic sources because one traffic source may shut you down. One Google algorithm change could change everything. One Twitter slap and you're gone. One Facebook fan page gets shut down and it is over. And we hear stories and horror stories of this happening still to this very day, each and every day. Just this last week, there was a car dealership group on Facebook with 130,000 people inside of this group, and Facebook said, "You're done. Shut it down. Gone." No apparent reason. They're not talking about any of the weird stuff going on in our world that should be talked about by people, but we can't talk about it because we're all censored here, right? But they still lost their platform. If they had an email list to fall back on, they can go start engaging with their people on another platform. If they didn't have an email list, their business just went to zero overnight because of some person funded by a venture capitalist, vulture capitalist in the Bay Area decided that you don't deserve to have a brand. So I hope this has been helpful for you. I like having all of the different traffic sources firing in my business. I get organic traffic from my Kindle books. I get paid traffic from my Kindle books. I get organic traffic from YouTube. I get paid traffic from YouTube. I get paid traffic from Facebook. I get organic traffic from my blog. I get organic traffic from the Facebooks and the Instagrams of the world, but it all started with one, and then you build that out, diversify over to your email list, and then start tacking on more and more traffic sources to grow your list. And remember, the money is in the list, and you make your big bucks by selling things to people who are now on your email list and they're now on the path, because that's how you take people off of YouTube in general, for example, to get who's actually interested in what I'm talking about. That's them watching the video. And then beyond that, who's interested enough to actually go through my affiliate marketing crash course, who's willing to take that next step and actually grow. Those are your most interested prospects. Those are the people on your email list, and those are the most powerful and profitable business. Those are the most profitable people for you inside of your business. And there I go. I just flubbed it at the end, and I'm not going to edit that out because I got other stuff to do with my time, and so do you. I hope this has been helpful. Leave me a comment. Check out the description. It's full of all the useful links that you need. You can do it. It takes time. Stick with it. And I look forward to hearing about what you create as you build your platform and your business online. Till we meet again, be well.